Alright, welcome back. Last episode we managed to get out of Blighttown, and this episode we're actually continuing up there. I'm just going to reverse this hollowing first. And we're going to be continuing up this path towards Sen's Fortress, or as I like to call it, Sen's Funhouse. Now that it's open because we rung the 2 bells. So this is the next place to go. It's full of booby traps and all sorts of stuff like that. A pressure plate there, but what you do is there's 2 enemies here. And what you do is you pull them, and then you use the trap against them. But again, the Zweihander's good because it just kind of flattens them outright. So this is what you've got to watch for in these places, is the pressure plates and spike walls and all that kind of thing. It can be a pain, but it's not impossible. Let's see if we can get through it without dying here. He's got quite a bit of poise. I thought I'd have maybe squashed him with the first one, but obviously not. Around this way, and there's one up here. This is one I hate fighting. It's like a magic caster one, and it's trying to get to him before he does that. Let's see if we can time this properly. Oh. That wasn't so bad. I've had a lot worse. See, there's another pressure plate, so you need to press it and move out of the way, because usually you would run forward and just get stabbed in the face 2 or 3 times. That's exactly what we need there too. Right. Yeah, you got to watch for the boulders. I just like to keep him there and let the boulder mostly deal with him. I think there's another. Right, down first. There's another one down this side here. Oh shit. I just squashed. I didn't realise how good the Zweihander was until I started really using it. It's just good at crushing them down. I'll take that wee bit of damage. And we meet a familiar friend, sitting on his Todd. See what he's got to say.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Dietmar of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit stuck with us running those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin. Perhaps I could.
Right. So we'll just leave him deep in thought and see what he's going to do. Back up here and let that roll by. And then up to the next bit. Just waiting for another ball to come down before I go. Good, that's good. Roar all you want, you arse. And what do we have up here? The ring of steel protection. It's actually pretty good, but I'm not going to change rings. Poise is pretty good. Ah, bugger it. We'll go with the extra defence. See how we go. See if it makes much of a difference. Right, now the next bit, as you can see there, another pressure plate. And then what you do, this one's actually from behind. That's the best way to deal with that. Now you'll see the ball, so we're going to actually follow this down this time. That's him, follow it down. And that's where the balls are falling down in there, so we'll wait till it fills up that hole. And there it did it. No. It should be filling up that hole. I don't know if it's being funny or not. Yeah, I just need another couple. I'll tell you what I'll do in the meantime. Now, this is the first time you come across a chest like this. The best way to check, like, you can actually see it. If you look closely, it looks like it's breathing. And another thing to indicate with it is the chain on this side is facing outwards rather than inwards. So this is our first mimic. Now normally I would just use a Lloyd's talisman and make it go to sleep and take the item from it, but for the sake of the video I'm going to try and kill it. So let's see what happens, Sometimes they try and grab you. Well, trying to punt me. Oh, I didn't know that would work on him, so we'll take that. And he will not spawn back, and we get the goodies inside. The lightning spear, I actually used that on my first successful playthrough, beating the game. I used that for practically most of the game. So now that the boulders have came, they've finally filled up the hole, and the last one has went through and smashed into there, so we can get in this item. Covetous gold serpent ring, which allows you to get additional. Oh! I thought I could make that in time. It gives you additional souls when you kill things. Well, no, that's not true. That's the silver. The gold increases item discovery. It's the silver one that gives you the boost to souls. You need to step off this quick. It seems to have this way, like it goes there and then it goes up and up a wee bit, and it actually goes into spikes, so you need to make sure you step off it quick. Right, so where are we now? Right, I know exactly where we are. This door does not open from this side, that's fair enough. Can we do anything down here? Is this? No. So, I think the only thing we can do here is try and make our way. I don't think it's. Oh, it's changed, No, it's not changed yet. Right, so what we're going to do is, this is the thing that controls the balls. So we're going to push it and make it go in this way. And it actually goes through and batters that wall, so I'll leave it there now until it kills that serpent. Let it squash him to death. it doesn't kill him in this one, I'm going to move it. Yeah, we'll just move it and then try it. Right, we'll leave it at that. It probably will readjust and come back down this way, but we'll see if we can get out the way before it does that. Yeah, I think that's it coming. No, I think we're okay now. Always paranoid with that. Here we meet.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old with empty hands, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
So this is Big Hat Logan. He teaches you the sorceries if you're wishing to go down that path.
Oh heavens! Thank you, I say. And I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I will do you a favor. I will return to Farley Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
So the next time we see him, he'll be at, as he says, Firelink Shrine. But I think you need an intelligence level of 15 and above before he'll really talk to you. Soul of a hero. Right, now let's head back up. I think we can get back up from that way, so we need to go round again. See if we can get through before the boulder comes up. Oh, that was close. And past, yeah. You can hear it readjusting, so I'll wait till that one goes by and then I'm going to... So you need to be a wee bit conny there, because it can be just a wee bit timing a wee bit off. Right, so we'll wait till it bumps the wall and then go. See if we can make it before it comes down again. Nah, almost. Almost. But that'll do. That'll do for now. Now we'll head up this way. And this one's quite easy to beat. As long as you can see the holes in the wall, then you know to avoid that. It's pretty straightforward. This bit as well. That the first time I looked at this bit, it was quite daunting, but it's not actually that bad once you. It's quite straightforward. Yeah. One of them is making noise like they can see me, but I don't know where. He must be upstairs. I'll get this one round here first. Whack. Missed him. Whack. And finish him off with a... Starting to kind of grow on me, this weapon. I'm starting to really like it. It seems to deal with most things. If you just whack it on the head, it just crushes it. So... Magic. And here comes his pal. Oh, I didn't think he would reach me for there, but... Before he grabs me, that was him. He was winding up for a kind of grab there. He grabs you in the head and kind of swings you about. It looks pretty sore. Don't actually know how much damage it does to you, but... Right. Sounds like we've got somebody up here watching us. There he's there. Let's see if we can get by him without us hitting him. There we go. And this pressure plate activates that one. Go around here and we will... He's been dealt with. Now there is a bit all the way down the bottom of Sen's Fortress, and there's like big demon things and that. But I never really go that way, to be honest with you. Now, you come out here, and there's a big giant across the other side of the room, and he's filling up a thing with the balls, but there's also another giant on the top of this building throwing big flammable boulders. You can see the big black marks in the ground. So, just need to be quite quick in this area, or he will fry you. If you go down here, we do get the next bonfire. And I think I'm going to just to play it safe, I wouldn't normally, but I think just to play it safe I'm just going to kindle this one as well. Just so that we've got plenty of Estus shards. We'll explore some of the bits here before we get to the boss. There we go. In fact, can I level up one? No, need a wee bit more. Right. And this takes us back to these stairs that we first went through the fog gate. I'm going to go down this way first. I think there's some goodies in that here for us to... Alder Knights. These ones are a wee bit tougher, I think, than the ones we've fought before. But not by much. Not with this weapon. I think there's another one just round this corner a wee bit. There he's there. I wonder if they can counter attack that, because they go into a riposte stance, and if you attack them they kind of riposte you and then counter attack. But I don't know if they'll be able to riposte that, but I'm sure they could. I mean, you can riposte most, parry most attacks. So we'll continue upwards, and hopefully we don't get fried with big bomb things. Go this way. And normally you would go up the way, but we're going to go straight on this way and have a wee look and see what we've got for you guys. So we've got another Black Knight thing. Don't know what you call these guys. They're usually quite tough, but again this weapon seems to, you know, I don't know if he comes back. I think that might be him dead, but we'll wait and see. Now, there is a trick to beating this guy, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to beat him down. Squashed. And squashed. And see, so you can parry it. Right, so we need to watch that. Right, you're not rolling away. See if I can get up here before he catches me with something. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I started getting up. So he can parry the big attack. That's good to know. But the thing with the rolling in this game is I was trying to roll away, but he seemed to be rolling into the wall. I don't know why that is. I was actually rolling away, but he seemed to be stuck on the textures of the wall. So we'll go back and we'll try it again. So this guy does spawn back, but as we know he's quite straightforwardly easy. But we'll just sneak up on him and give him a good old whack again. It's good that that broke his poise. And let him do that and squash him again. Right, Ricard. I'm putting up with your pish again. Now I think if you can use a bow and arrow, and you can just stand on the stairs and he'll not be able to hit you, but you can hit him. Right, that's a wee bit easier when you're watching for the parry. Ricard's rapier. I think it's a dex weapon. Don't really use dex weapons. I've always used strength, except for the first playthrough I ever done, which was a dex build. It was okay, but it was quite boring. Divine blessing. And what else we got? A rare ring of sacrifice. I don't actually know. I think that... Does that save your humanity at the same time, I think? Die, lose nothing, nullify curse and ring breaks. Right, so it's good against curse. Again, good to know. Head back up, there's nothing more down there. Next area, we head up the way. Try not to get hit with any fiery boulders. Now we can go across there. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to deal with the big flamey guy first, because he's a pain. Here's another Baldur's Knight. We'll just... That's his riposte stance. Just do that. Flatten him. That'll do it. I don't actually know what's up here. I can't remember. I think you can actually drop down for this side. And... No, maybe there's nothing here. Bit for the nice view. And you can maybe, you know, fuck him up for this side. Right, upwards. You can actually get a cage key, and that acts as like, it's meant to be a shortcut, but I don't think it is a very good shortcut. It puts you in the middle of a plinth with snakes running about you and boulders getting flung about. And just, I don't see it as much of a help. Right, let's deal with this pecker up here. Now the best way to deal with him is let him swing away, and he goes into this rage, and he just swings and swings and swings and eventually tires himself out like this. It might take a while, eh? Right, there you go. So we don't need to worry about the fiery balls anymore. Plus, it's good to take him out, because there's the boss and he throws these big fiery balls at the arena while you're trying to fight the boss, so it's best to just, you know, get rid of him first. So next up, that's the boss room there, so we'll go down this way first. I can't remember if there's anything down here, but it's not here. I must have missed. No, it's because I'm not hollow. Because I'm hollow. If I unhollow, there is a helper here called Tarkus, and he's basically just a tank. He's good to kind of keep the focus off you. So we'll just try this boss anyway. This isn't a hard boss, but there is occasions where he will grab you or he will hit you and you'll fall off the end. So that's the main worry with this boss. He's not hard, he's just a pain. Because he's... You can stagger him eventually. Like he goes into like a kind of wobble state. And you want to do that here because he can fall off here. I think that's his grab. Ah, he got me. I actually thought I'd have maybe staggered them by now, but it doesn't seem to be. Because he usually does it as like a wobble. There he goes. And he eventually falls over if you hit him enough. I think he just sits there for a long time. Let me heal up and then I'll just whack you a couple more times. One more hit. So he's pretty easy. It doesn't take much to kill him. Good stuff. 1 humanity and core of the iron golem, and now examine the ring of light. Anor Londo. Anybody that's played or watched my Dark Souls 3 playthrough will be familiar with Anor Londo. That didn't hurt me when he fell there, did it? Did that take health off me? It fucking did! I know it's only a wee drop, but what happens if you only had a wee drop when you get put there? Right. I don't think they attack you unless you get very, very, very close, so we're just going to forget him now. Forget they two. The Grand Archives up there, we will be there at some point as well. Love it. Love it. Let's go. And we'll go down in here. And we will meet another firekeeper.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So we're going to eventually be able to reinforce the Restless Lask from the soul of a firekeeper that we got in Blighttown. So that's us now get a +2. I think this is already kindled, yeah, it's a 10. So we'll just level up here. Another couple of points in. Get endurance up. I think we will put another point in strength. It's always good to have more strength. I think I'll get it to about 40 strength. That should be plenty. And that will do us for this episode. That's us, we have reached Anor Londo. It's actually pretty tricky. The boss here is an absolute nightmare. They call this one, it's where most people that play this game for the first time give up, other than Blighttown. And it's the boss Smone Ornstein. I'm hoping that I can get through it without too much grief. But we'll wait and see. But we'll leave that for maybe the next episode. So I will see you then. Cheers!